Why is the war with Iran making oil changes pricier? Because the war is already hitting a cost that shows up in everyday life, and NPR says a deal may not be enough to undo it. The pressure is coming from the war itself, not just from a headline about diplomacy. NPR's framing says the oil price problem is tied to the conflict, and that is why people are searching now. The key point is that a deal alone does not automatically erase the cost spike. So even if talks move forward, the price problem can still linger. That wording matters because it separates the fighting from the price pain. The headline does not say the conflict is the only factor, but it does say the war is making oil changes pricier. It also warns that even a deal would not automatically solve the problem. That is why the search interest is about more than peace. It is about whether your costs come back down. This is not an abstract foreign policy story. It lands in the real world when routine car maintenance gets more expensive. The headline points to everyday drivers, not just energy traders or diplomats. And because the question is about whether a deal will solve it, the concern is that the cost can stay high even after the news cycle moves on. That is the real tension in the headline. On one side is the hope that a deal cools things off. On the other side is NPR's warning that the price hit may not disappear that easily. So the immediate question is not whether the war matters, it clearly does, but whether any agreement can undo the cost already baked in. So if you are watching this for one clear answer, here it is. The conflict is already affecting what you pay, and diplomacy alone may not make that go away right away. NPR's framing suggests the price pressure can outlast the headline peace moment. The key thing to watch is whether the conflict keeps oil costs elevated even if talks improve. NPR's point is that the damage can stick around. So the story is not just war or peace, it is how long the price shock lasts.